At time of recording, it is 3:08 a.m. I did not expect to be here. And no, I'm not getting sacked. I've been offered a job interview. This is Quite Average Gamer. My name is Duncan and welcome to a part I wasn't expecting to record it this late at night, but welcome to the Journeyman. So, welcome in everyone. I've played two games. Like, my whole plan was just to sit here. We've recorded part 23. I was like, no, I'll just sit, put some YouTube on, I'll watch some videos of shit, and then, just play the games I said I was going to play for a bit, and then maybe play the rest tomorrow, and kind of focusing from that, just kill some time, it may be late, but I'm kind of all for it the next day. I thought, fuck, I'm just going to chill, play a few games of FM, and see what happens. So let's just, before we do anything else, let's just look at how we played. So we've played two games, and we've drawn both. We'll go with the most recent game first. Whitland, again, underperforming, and honestly, should have done better for their goal. We scored from a Ben Bailey header, took it 1-0. I know that it says that Jones didn't play well. Warren, they come off at half time. They weren't playing well, but we had the lead. We weren't really getting any trouble from them at all in the game. And then it says 74 minutes, they broke down their left-hand side or right-hand side. The ball was played in to George Hughes, who takes a couple of steps and hits a okay shot from distance, and Whitland just makes an absolute arse of it. Game we should have won, but, that error kind of set us back. I then tried to fire up the team, and it demotivated them, so that went well, so we didn't pick up the result in that game. But the game that did was a good game, was Goito United. It was 3-3, and honestly, as much as we eventually took the lead, it could have went anyway. They really could have went anyway. They took the lead early on in 14 minutes. We equalised on 41. They took the lead on the 46th minute, but it was a 1 minute a little injury time of the first half. We came out second half on fire. Dylan Bebb with a double on 48 and 50, and then 63. Edwards completes his hat trick. That game could have went either way. That was just end to end stuff. Their defence looked shit. Our defence weirdly played okay in spells, but just not for the full 90. So we have got issues, and we haven't changed off this system at all. Dunn and Bailey are still playing together, although apparently they are not a good partnership. Great. But they are not playing the best. We're kind of just powering through. But the reason we're back is nothing to do with the games. My job is okay. I'm a C plus still, and I'm a C with the supporters. They're fucking raging about this, but they wouldn't have been happy about that last season either, I'd imagine. But the board are okay. They're kind of happy with this. Unhappy with the wage. I've been offered an interview for Connah's Quay. They are 10th in the league above us. They are 3 points off relegation, with a game in hand over Colwyn Bay. Played the same amount of games as Britain Ferry, the team who went up from our league last season. And I was not expecting a job interview from them at all. In a way that it actually threw me more than I expected, truth be told. I didn't know they were looking for a manager. I hadn't applied for the job. The wage bill is fantastic. I think, if I'm right, they're one of like 2 or 3 professional teams in the league. I think the rest are all semi-professional, if I remember correctly. Salary per annum. Also, the New Saints or TNS are maybe not then. When I played last time I managed this country would have been 2 FMs ago, and I was initially manager of Swansea Uni. Then I moved to like 2 different teams, but they were all part time. But I think they were full time. You see the massive salary difference there on whatever. That would be a big jump for us. And honestly, it wouldn't be one that I would be against. I wonder what the season preview was for this. So they were predicted to be mid-table. Okay. But they're sitting 10th. 4 wins, no draws, 8 losses. I don't think that we'll get the job. I don't see me with my profile, which I only just looked at recently. I don't have the best stats. Partly I'm not a dad. Partly I'm awful at working with youngsters, even though characteristics, I'm known for signing under 23 and under 21 players for the first team and to develop for the future. Thanks. I've got no loyalty to players because, I replace that many every year. But no, I'm decent enough, I guess. But if you look at there, for example, caretaker manager, he's a better coach than me in terms of stats. I think he's a current assistant manager. Great. So we'll take we'll absolutely take the job interview, but it's not a job we've applied for. So I'm just very surprised that they've offered us, which makes me wonder. And I'll read that message in a minute, but makes me wonder if they are half thinking about getting relegated, that they might want a manager in this league. But we'll see. So the Connacht's board have invited you to attend an interview with them as they wish to discuss with you the possibility of becoming their new manager. The board are impressed with your performance at Treflin Boys and Girls Club, which is why they've identified you as one of our top candidates. Guys, I finished mid-table once. I just beat relegation with 1 game to spare. Once. And right now, I'm kind of failing my objectives. But we're fine. We'll attend the interview. We'll do the interview. Hey, hello, Duncan. Thank you for agreeing to speak to us so we can put forward our vision to the club and allow you to suggest any alterations should you become a new manager. It's great to be here. Let's get started. You've only managed 1 team throughout your entire career. Is this a good or bad thing in your thing? I have shown tremendous loyalty during my career and would consider that amongst the most positive traits. Or experience have been minimal. I'd be honest, not a big career. Why have you never been able to win a trophy? Because my team is shit. What a stupid question. Let's see. I've never really been in a position to compete for honours. That's true. I've not been a manager long. No, I've not been in a position to. To me, a certain malaise seems to have created out your squad and the players don't look happy. Why have you allowed that to happen? Okay. I think there's a much stronger dressing room here, and I'm confident it would stay that way under my stewardship. We want to ensure that the dressing room atmosphere is much better than it was under previous manager. Can you assure that there will be no problems if we hired you? I can promise that I would cultivate a healthy dress. Yes, I'll make that promise. Fuck it. How do you feel about potentially replace a manager who's very much liked by the supporters? I've never been actually disliked. Feel confident to be able to say the same here. My speech for itself. Proud to have always had a strong relationship with the fans. Yeah. Would you be considered work with Mark Robinson? He is dog shit. I think my director of football is better than him. No, I'm just going to highlight key attributes just to make my life easier. Yes. My director of football is about 1,000,000 times better than yours. No. In what planet would I want to work with a guy who looks absolute dog shit? His contract does up at the end of the season, though. I'm not going to commit until I've had the chance to consider. What sort of jobs? Well, you're really asking me the tough ones here, aren't you? I don't even know my staff that well to consider. Like John McCarthy, compare with my assistant manager, for example, right? He's not my assistant manager. Thomas Wellington is my assistant manager. Fucking hell. And other than, like, in terms of coaching, John McCarthy's better, but in terms of, that's really just coaching, isn't it? They're the same in judging players, he's just better with people management. Okay. So John McCarthy could stay. Lloyd Perry looks decent. I can't imagine he's Worse than Cole? Just fucking overall, please. With the exception of what tactical coaching and discipline. No, Lloyd Parry can stay. Physio 5. Let's say then I would only need a small budget. Right, so your long-term vision is make progress on off the pitch. That's perfectly fine. Work within the wage budget. Totally understand. Grow the club's reputation. Totally understand. Maintain the best youth system in the country. Do you? That is genuine news to me. I couldn't tell you had the best youth system in Wales. I'd assumed TNS, but again, I think they just bring in a lot of players. They're not really. Let's see. So you want to finish mid-table in the Premier League? Sure. Reach the last stage of the Welsh Cup and be competitive in the Nathaniel MG Cup. Okay, they're preferred, but they're not required. That's required. Okay. Next season, top half. End of the season after that, try and qualify for European football. I'm actually quite happy with those if I was to go. This hard, we expect you to secure survival and avoid relegation. I agree, absolutely. Transfer budget for June 2. Sure, I'm working on 0 at the moment. No, because you're spending over that, you know? Have I not seen your wage budget already? That's the thing I hate. It's like you're asking me right now about your wage budget. I don't know. Bastard, I'm not going to see that, am I mean, I guess take it salary per annum. What's that, 270,000? Basic maths is failing me. 270 divided by 52. 5.1k a week. No. I'm having a job interview. Thank you. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Honestly, no, I'm good. If you hire me, I'm good. Maybe they've seen my relegation survival from last season. Like, that guy might be able to do the job. Okay, that is interesting. We are, like, tomorrow in game is the next game. We're taking on first in the league. Oh, man. If we were offered that, I would jump. I would jump at the chance. Yeah, I'd absolutely jump at the chance. We move up a division, we would earn more money. We working with a better group of players. Definitely more room for improvement. And as I've said at the very beginning of the season, I want to make decisions that would be like most realistic, or more likely what would I really do in this situation if you were to come to me right now and offer that job. I'm assuming it would quite a substantial pay rise. I'm assuming I would go from part-time to full-time. I actually don't know if I'm part-time or not. I'm part-time, so imagine I'd go from part-time to full-time. So in theory, I would be training with the guys every day. I would improve as a coach. I think I would take that. If that opportunity came to me, I think that would make sense for me to take that. The only other thing I want to check right now, and I'm going to just quickly Google map it, is the distance between where Sheffield currently play just now, which is Port Talbot, I believe, and not my location, to Connor Key. That is significantly the other side of Wales. It's that other side of Wales, so much so that it's near enough Liverpool or Chester. Okay, so that is... Okay, that's different then. So it says I'm moving away from Swansea, Port Talbot, but it's between Swansea and Cardiff, but nearer Swansea, to near enough... No, basically fucking looks like a 20-minute drive to Chester. Like, just inside the border. It's a 3.5 hour drive. I would absolutely take the job. I never really thought much about it until right now. Like, I seen the thing, I was like, fuck, I need to record. And I didn't really give it much thought outside of that. I was kind of, would I take it, would I not? I think I would. The thing that surprised me is I didn't go hunting for the job. I didn't know it was there. I didn't apply for it. They've came to me, which on one hand gives me a little bit more hope that they actually do want me as manager, I guess. It also makes me feel that there's probably no other real candidates out there. Oh, yeah, if they offer me it, I'll take it. I think that's fair to say. This was not. I didn't expect this to be potentially the last episode of the series. The series of this club. Pressure is all on them. Let's just go and try and be absolute bastards and drag out a draw. They have won the last at least 5 games. I haven't done any background check in that regard. Oh wow, that's. I did like. I also at the end of last season, I thought we were going to have to move on because if we get relegated, we'd get sacked. This season, the way things are going, I was kind of expecting my job to be in trouble. The fact that we're battling right now for relegation, when the club wanted mid-table, thought my job would be under more pressure than it is, but it looks like it's not under any. But would the end of this season maybe be a good time to move on? Maybe. Or at the very least, stay on but start looking for another job? Probably. Cause I generally don't think we're going to do much more here than we are doing. Our first season, we got lucky and finished mid-table. And I generally would say it was more luck than anything else. Last season, I generally feel like we might get lucky to stay up. This season, we probably should have enough to stay up, but I can't see us improving enough over the next couple of seasons to really do much here. Like, I don't think we're going to win the League 2. League 2, I keep saying that. I don't think we're going to win the Tier 2 League Cup. I think that's just not a thing for us. I don't think we're good enough. Especially considering I'm pretty sure it's this team we're playing. I just can't really see us moving up the league just now. It would take a lot longer than I'd probably want to do. Whereas if we could avoid relegation with Connors Keys, have a look at their squad, see who's got contract, who doesn't, probably plan for the future just that little bit there. Definitely be signing a higher caliber of player. With the possibility within a season or two, okay, maybe like with 3 seasons here and we're still battling relegation, potentially 3 seasons at Connors Key, we might be qualifying for the Conference League, the European Conference League. That's a big step, and with that, if we could one good season there would boost the finances. It's. I guess the major concern I have kinda is I don't know the finances of the club currently, but they are offering me a transfer budget, which is amazing and a fantastic wage. But compared to what we're used to, it's just under 10 times what we are currently doing. Yeah, I've hardly even focused on the game. I'm looking at the screen. I see that we're getting kind of pounded, but I'm not really focusing too much. I've actually now built this up. If we don't get off this job, I'm going to be devastated. I generally think I'm going to be devastated if we don't get offered this job. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm actually one. I'm happy we've had one shot, right? Maybe 2 now if this goes our way. I'm concerned that their XG is almost 1, which means law of averages. They're going to bury one of these chances, but right now we've just about kept them out. Here we go. Even just to keep it. Oh, I was going to say 0-0 till half time, but that is a decent enough play. That's Sean Kelly. I wonder if that's the same Sean Kelly that was at St Mirren. If he's playing left back, I'm going to have a look at that actually. I'm going to have a look at that right now. No, you're not. Not in any way, shape, or form. Okay. Never mind then. I feel like this is a free hit of a game. As much as we're playing quite defensive, it is a free hit. We're not expected to beat this team. They are far better than us in every aspect. We are just trying to really hold on and keep the scores respectable. Fucking hell. if we got offered the job today, we probably won't do the second episode. The second episode, we won't do the second game. We'll just look through the new squad and whatever. Then the next episode would be the next two games for Connors Key, but we'll see. You know, knowing the way things have been going in this save so far, we definitely won't go off it. We somehow won't make the shortlist. Even though we've already had the job interview, we'll be told we've not made the shortlist. If we can keep this at 1-0 at half time, I'd maybe try and do something later in the game. Pardon me. We might even have a good goalkeeper. I mean, that would be a start. Kind of worried that their director football is shit compared to ours, though. That is a worry. Parsons, that was a risky tackle. Do not slide in like that in the bloody box. Evans and Bebb are just not having a good game, I think, by the looks of things. Excuse me. Oh. Evans looks like he's not been able to hold the ball up at all, and I'm assuming Bebb's just getting no service. Which, when we're playing defensively, I kind of expect to be the case, to be honest. I'm not going to blame the players too much. I might just drop this to a flat back 5 at half time. I feel like that might be the better option. Just see if we can get Parsons playing a bit better, see if we can get Jones playing a bit better. But Toms is advancing on his own. Can he go all the way himself? Good tackle by Kelly. Looks like Toms isn't having the best game either, going by the match rating, so we'll see. Okay, half time. Let's go in, say it's been awful, and let's make a couple of just tactical changes. So we'll bring you back and play you as a full back on defend. We'll bring you back, play you as a full back on defend. Just keep that block a bit more. Actually going to drop Warren as well to that why are you doing this game? To the DM role. There's a ball winning midfielder on defend. Just try and keep things out. I'm actually kind of tempted to drop Evans just now and bring on Dolan. Play you, swap you in there, Dolan in there. I know it seems a bit maybe stupid try to create more chances by dropping a striker, but I think if we can try and control the midfield just a little bit more, try and be more solid defensively, having Warren even drop in and help if need be, try and have the playmaker with him going running from both boxes, him making attacking runs in, it might help us do something in the second half. One thing I'm also going to do is take us all defensive, just moves on to cautious, try and just eke ourselves out that little bit more out of the game. We're only one behind so far, but we're only one behind, and it might not be the worst idea. Might bring on Jamie Clark as well, maybe 10 minutes in. Around about the 55-minute mark, move Jones over to the left-hand side, and then bring Clark on the right-hand side. Just have guys in maybe more natural positions. Because right now, I don't know. You've got to be tracking that run. There is 5 of you there. Just track one of the runs. It definitely move get stuck in. Yeah, I'm gonna make a couple more changes. Jamie Clark will come on for Parsons. Swap you and you around. Ooh, well done. Toms. Plays a ball in midfielder, but just on support. I am aware they've scored a goal. There's not much I can do about that right now. Ping Spencer on as a poacher as well and just see if he can use his bit of pace. I'm not going to look at their goal and just try and cause a little bit of mayhem in behind. But, no, it's a game we expected to lose. You know, I'm okay with this. Because it really is just about us try to defend, drag out a result. And I don't think our defenders look like the best siege defenders, but they're built like siege defenders. Dolan. Oh, that's unlucky. Good bit of play. Fantastic save from their goalkeeper. Fantastic bit of play. Fantastic effort. Play was a bit shit. Can Dan Jones find any of our players in the box? No. Edwards back to Jones. So don't know why I took the shot there. It'd have been better just try to find someone else. 3. Oh, no, I thought it was going to be 3 there. I don't know, I'm always panicky at set pieces outside the box. Any free kick, I'm like, it's going in. It's going in. Never does, but it's going in. And I think it's just set myself up mentally for the fail. I mean, I did it there, Tell. I just thought this will be a 3. Like, I have no faith in this team. Do you know what? See, for a game that we've just been getting pounded by them attacking, I'll take a 2-0 loss, to be honest. Go on. Good finish by Spencer. I think that was Edwards that won the header, surprisingly. Comebacks on? Question mark? I don't think it is, but, you know, I'll take a goal. Okay, 2-1 defeat against arguably the best team in the league. Fuck it, I'll take it. You know, we set out to not lose, and we set out to really not get hammered more than not lose. I'll take that. I'll absolutely take that. Doesn't really help his long term, but you know, he's had a pretty good efforts. He's done the role. That's sometimes where the match rating doesn't help, because like the lad's done well there. Like they kept the score down, managed to bring back 1 goal. Doesn't matter if it's just one chance or one player doing it. We did what we set out to do. We frustrated them. Yes, they created chance after chance, but clearly weren't good enough chances, or they would have scored by a goalkeeper because he's shit. I don't care about any of this. We'll be back with either a job offer, a job rejection, as in they've rejected me, or the second game of the video. Let's see what happens after this edit. Well, shit. My hopes have been dashed by Mr. Andrew Stoke, who was the Pontypridd manager until this. He took the Coniskey's job. Statistically, or in terms of his managerial stats or coaching stats, whatever, he is a far better manager than us. Excellent motivator and people manager, so I don't have any real issue with him taking that job. Pontypridd, doing alright in the league. But yeah, we're unsuccessful. They've carried out the process and decided that they're against offering me the job. The board was satisfied with the plans I put forward in an interview, but ultimately decided you weren't the right person to take the club forward. So that's fine, you know. We just move on to the next game for us, which is Lanny Town, the team that we are actually playing in the cup, and I'm expecting another absolute hammering. And we're back for this last match, playing Lanny Town, a game that we kind of need to see a better performance in, more than anything else. We are going to be playing them in the cup very soon. No changes really. I'm going to put him back to being a poacher. I keep forgetting to do so because he's only in advance forward when he's playing with Spencer. We're going into the game as is. I'm genuinely gutted I didn't get that job, but hey ho. We push on with the shit players and the shitty finances we have. Excuse me. I still reckon I'll be set before the end of the season anyway, so we'll see what happens. But if we could get a result here against Lanny Town, that would be phenomenal for us, in all honesty, because we are really running out of teams we can actually get results against. This isn't one of them, but if we could just pick up some surprise points, I'll even take a draw. I'd be quite happy. We've not really changed much. We just went from defensive to cautious and something on opposition's instructions, which I don't know. I just click on recommended opposition instructions, whatever my assist manager recommends, because I don't deal with that shit. That's a good ball by Edwards. Jones does get the Beb. Oh, 2 chances at that there. First one fair enough, but second, just pick a corner. When you've got the ball like that, you just need to pick a corner. I'll leather it into it. Jones over the ball in, doesn't really fault anyone. Can he put in a better ball? He does with his right foot. Okay, now it's Dunn. Can Dunn swing it in? Or at least cut it back to Thomas Sadler, to Toms, to Edwards. Out to Jones, Edwards to Parsons. Plays it with his right foot. Nobody's going for it. We've definitely started the better team at the moment, which I'm okay with, obviously. I mean, I'm not going to be unhappy that we started as the better team. Warren doesn't look too far away from there, but I wouldn't maybe be trying to shoot for that distance. Unusual to see us being the team dominating. It's also concerning that we are the team dominating, because it means the inevitable sucker punch at the end of the game will hurt a lot more. Dan Jones with the corner. I'm rambling because it's almost 4 a.m. Great ball in. Fantastic bit of movement by Bailey to get on the end of that cross. But watch, you can't see him here, but completely just runs off his man and just powers through that line of, 5 defenders? They don't even jump for it. Bailey just rises and heads that home. Gives us a lead on 23 minutes. Here we go. Here comes the inevitable downfall. Oh, fuck. Cool. We survive a little bit longer. I find it weird. It's either Thomas Sadler and Dunno play well or Bailey plays well. Never the three of them together. So it's annoying. It is annoying. Okay, everyone seems to be picking up who they're meant to be picking up, except for when we don't. And Dolman puts them level. Why do we pick up who we're meant to pick up and then Thomas Sadler comes away, I think, from his man? I think it's Thomas Sadler. Oh, he's got 2, but he should be picking up him. He should go to him. Oh, it's not, is it? It's done. No, it's Thomas Sadler. Don't know why Thomas Sadler doesn't go after Dolman. He just gives him that space. Stands far too far off him. It's just bad defending there. They do everything right up until that one moment, and that's what seems to be happening with this team. It's those split-second decisions where they just don't follow, man. They don't track the runner. They just let us get shafted. Oh, I am recording. Yeah, fucking keep fighting till the end. Joe Evans isn't having the greatest game. We might have to take him off for Spencer. At least Spencer gives a bit more pace up front. Beb, that is just a stupid foul to give away. It's just a stupid challenge. Okay, 10 minutes in, or coming up for 10 minutes in the second half. We are going to bring Spencer on. We're not going to play with the double poacher. We are going to play with an advanced forward though. Parsons again not having the greatest game. We'll bring Clark on. Put him at right back. Put Jones at left back. Full back support. Full back on. Nope. Wing back on support. Full back on support. Wing back on support. Players wing back on support. 2 changes in. Parsons not having the greatest game, but he's not really the best left wing back, but he's our only left wing back. Same way that Dan Jones are only. Oh my god, right wing back. They've just headed that off the post. We seem to be either letting them in defensively or they're playing better. Says our attack's on balance, but I won't worry about that too much because I'm going to have to make another change in a second. I'm going to take Dunn off and I'm going to throw Watson on as a winger on attack. Just move Bailey over one. You know what? Just on defend. Keep that going best we can. Maybe not the most ideal situation, but I'm hoping that Jones will still advance up that wing. In fact, I'm going to play him on attack. I'm going to let him attack up that wing. Can any of you play Mazzala? No. Yeah, that's what we're going to... Fucking hell. That's what we're going to do at the moment. Still get 2 subs we can make if need be. They've got the free kick though. Got a corner out it. Oh no, relatively happy about his performance. Tom's is maybe one who will look to take off in a second. I thought I was just losing that there. Is there anybody else on the bench? Jack Williams. I'm just going to go over the 4-4-2 here. Switch this up slightly. Warren's ball midfielder. You will also be a winger on attack. You will be a fullback on defend. And again, it's back 4, but with wide players now. Going for a back 4, still keeping the top. We put another wide player on just to try and stretch them a bit. Just try and get the ball in the box, create those chances. We're still playing route 1. Spencer's 1-on-1 the goalkeeper, and he is in. That is fucking fantastic. So we're hopefully now, we're taking one man off the middle, so it's going to open up space through the middle of the park, but hopefully putting the 2 wide players on will give them something slightly different consider. We are playing Route 1 though, so most of our balls are going to go up top. You see that straight away? There's Watson. Just keeping in. Coming forward. Williams. Just on the park. Oh, what we could do, actually. I've used all my subs. No, I've used all my stops. Jeez. 1, 2, 3, 4. Have I actually used all my... well, doesn't matter. I was thinking then. My plan's going out the window. Let's just defend for the last 10 minutes plus added time. Now, it gives us a wee bit of confidence going into that cup leg with them in a couple of games' time. Okay, decent defending there. I feel that they could probably attack the ball better, the opposition, but we defended it relatively well. What the issue now is, because we've moved from 3 centre backs, it is giving them a bit more room in defence to work in, but our centre backs should be able to go either 2-on-1 if it's a single striker, or 1-on-1 if it's a partnership. I haven't checked that much. Same with taking off the post, then Spencer looking to get the rebound. So they're playing with one up top, so our 2 defenders should be able to cope with 1 striker. Our fullbacks can hopefully deal with their wide players. The only thing, we're going to probably lose that battle between their midfield 3 now, because we don't have a midfield 3 there, but our wide players should then be able to exploit the space left behind from them being quite narrow. They do have 2 attacking wide players, but again, they'll be quite far up the pitch. So we're kind of hoping, just trying to exploit the space. Unlucky Williams. We've opened up more space for them, but at the same time, we kind of try to utilise the space that they already have. That's my logic anyway. And if you just thought I've rambled, I probably have. It's 4 AM and I was not expecting to be recording an episode right now. I was kind of enjoying my, mind off YouTube part. I didn't think I was going to have to do talking. Come on, lads, just see it out. Just see it out. Well done, Clark. Well done. Warren, that's perfect. Kill the extra some time now with the corner. Pretend we take it. Chill, Watson. Chill. After this should be the whistle. We are just wasting time here and I love it. I've not even told them to waste time. They're doing that on their own. That is a big 3 points. That is a surprising 3 points for us. Going by that, should have been a draw, but we've kind of just edged it, if you like, by the XG. But that is... gives our team a bit of confidence. We'll go into that cup game against them in a couple of games' time. They're sitting 5th. Looks like they were sitting 4th until that game. But that result there, it keeps us just a little bit ahead of the relegation zone and just in pace still with Seven Sisters that we can maybe start jumping up the table if we can start putting a run together, which is the one thing we haven't managed to do, is put that run together. I think we get the Cairo Eli game. I think maybe one more at most before that cup game. Let's just fucking ignore that. No, so it's Cairo Eli game in between. So I'll play that game probably tomorrow now, and then we'll come back for the Lanny Town game still and the Bagland Dragons game still. But instead of, Thursday episode, it's now Friday's episode. But thank you for everyone who's watching. Leave a comment below. Would you have went for the Connie ski job? Let me know. If you like the video, please give a thumbs up. And I will catch you all in the next one. Bye for now.